Hi yogi friends, and welcome to yet another virtual yoga session with me, Alicia. I hope you're ready to get energized. We're going to do an energy boosting flow today, nice and quick, no nonsense. Get on the mat, enjoy. Alright, so today we're going to step to the top of our mat. And from here we're going straight into it. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up and overhead, hug the lower ribs in, tuck the tailbone, big stretch. And on an exhale, we're going to dive down through the midline, forward fold. Bend the knees generously if you're still a little tight or warm or not yet warm today. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step back to plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to release. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it dog for a walk. Then inhale, look forward. Exhale, step it up to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up. Catch a wave, arms go up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Then we're going into the flow. So inhale, arms go overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, push up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once you're in downward dog, round through all 10 fingertips. And then put the weight into the right heel. Inhale, lift the left heel up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring nose to knee, tiger pose. Not tiger king, tiger pose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger pose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger pose. And from there, step up to your low lunge, lower the back knee. Then bring the top of the foot onto the mat. And on an inhale, we sweep the arms up overhead. Crescent low lunge. Pull the left hip crease back. Lift through the chest. Hug the inner thighs together. Front knee over front ankle. Exhale, we release. Bring the hands down, frame front foot. Lift the back knee. Step back to plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Plant your weight into all 10 fingertips here. Then we ground through the left leg. Inhale, right heel goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, nose to knee. Tiger pose. Inhale, back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger pose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger pose. And then we step up to low lunge. Lower the back knee, top of the foot comes onto the mat. Then when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Crescent low lunge. Then exhale to release, plant the palms on either side of the feet. Then we lift the back knee, step back to plank, shift the weight forward. Exhale all the way down to the belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to release. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ground through the right heel. Inhale, left heel goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring nose to knee. Then step up to your lunge. Keep the back knee lifted. Then from here, when you're ready, hugging everything into the midline. On an inhale, we lift the arms up overhead. High lunge. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the chest. Inhale, reach back up. And on the exhale, we frame the front foot, lowering it down. From here, we're going to rock on the back foot, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up, catch a wave, arms go up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. And we gently bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, dive down through the midline, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hold on the palms, step back to plank, shift the weight forward, exhale all the way down to the baby. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to release. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Then we go around through the left heel. Inhale, right heel reaches up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring nose to knee. And step up to your low lunge. Keep the back knee lifted, ground through the back heel. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, crescent or high lunge. Front knee over front ankle, hug everything into the midline. Exhale, bend the elbows side to side, open through the chest. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, bring the hands down through the midline, frame the front foot, step back to plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, all the way down to the belly. Inhale to cobra. This time on the exhale, we bring the big toes together, knees as wide as the yoga mat, and sit back into extended child's pose. Catch your breath here. And one more sequence to go on each side. Then we're done for the day. You're doing great. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, make your way up to tabletop position. From tabletop, make sure that you're lifting navel to spine, pressing up and out of the mat. Elbows are shining forward. All 10 fingertips squeezing into the mat. Tops of the feet pressing down. And then when you're ready, on an exhale, we're going to lift the knees and hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Tuck the toes, send the hands forward. On an exhale, sit back and up into your downward facing dog. From downward dog, we're going to ground through the left heel. Inhale, reach the right heel up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring nose to knee. Then we step up to our low lunge. We're going to pivot on the back foot. And then when you're ready, on an inhale, we spiral up to warrior 2. So once you're in warrior 2, make sure that you're not kind of in a triangle here. Really sink into that lunge. Pressing or grounding through the back leg. Front knees over front ankle. We're lifting through the chest. Body is rotated. Arms parallel to the ground. And we focus over our front middle finger. Then inhale, reach forward, flip the palm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach back to our reverse warrior or our peaceful warrior. On an exhale, we spiral back to warrior 2. Then bring the front elbow onto the right knee. And we lift the back arm up and over to our side angle pose. Option to extend the bottom arm. Otherwise, if you're not there, keep the elbow on the knee. And from here, we're going to lift through the top arm, reach back to warrior two. Then on an exhale, we spiral back down, pivot on the back foot, plant palms, step back to plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, all the way down to the belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to release. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Then we ground through the right leg. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tiger pose, nose to knee. Then we step up to our lunge. Pivot on the back foot. Then when you're ready on an inhale, spiral up. Warrior two. Reach the point over the front middle finger. Make sure that your front knee is over front ankle. You're grounding into the back leg. Then we flip the front palm up towards the ceiling. Reach forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Keep the front knee bent. Then exhale back to your warrior two. From here, we're going to bend the front elbow, bring it onto the left knee. Inhale, we'll reach the back arm up and over to our side angle pose. Option to extend the bottom arm unless you crash, otherwise we stay here. Then we reach back up to our warrior two. And then on an exhale, spiral down, frame the front foot, pivot on the back toes, plant the palms, step back to plank. From here, we're going to shift the weight forward. Exhale all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to release. From here, we're going to push back into our extended child's pose, where we'll end today, catching your breath. So a couple of options here. You can come onto the fingertips to give yourself a nice armpit stretch here. You can walk the knees wider than the mat to get an inner thigh stretch, releasing the belly. Or you can walk the chin forward to open through the throat and the chest even more. By the way, you can stay here, or you can end in savasana, or you can take your practice a little further, maybe practice a headstand and handstands, or just repeat the sequence a few times if you feel like it's doing it for you. Either way, that's where I reach you today. So happy to have you back on the mat. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And remember, any sweat is good sweat. Also, always love, be kind, and do good. I'll see you next week. Cheers, guys.